Okay. Time for another last to first challenge. This time we're taking out a Group 4 BMW, the M4. And we are going to take it to, I believe it's Kyoto Driving Park at the Yamagiwa track. So let's get out there. Okay, so like our other last to first challenges, it's just a custom arcade race. And Kyoto Driving Park and Yamagiwa. We're going to do, let's do a cloudy morning. Why not? I'm going to take this Group 4 M4. Okay, and like the other ones, it's just going to be a lap race. We're going to try to do it in 6 laps. 20 cars. We're going to start P last. Biggest interval we can get. We turn that rubber banding all the way off. We turn the tire wear up to 6 and fuel consumption to 6. Grip on track edge real. Opponent difficulty professional. Okay, so the car settings, or what we're going to do here, is we are going to adhere to the balanced performance spec, the the Group 4 performance indexing. So it's going to drop our horsepower down a little bit, and it's going to pump our weight up a little bit. No traction control, hard tires, and everything else is just default. No custom anything, and BOP spec. Hard tires. So the gist of this one is we've got 6 laps to come all the way from the back to the front with fuel wear, with fuel consumption and tire wear. Not to the point where we'll need to conserve fuel or pit, just so that it becomes a factor where we kind of have to mind our tires towards the end of the race, and the car gets a little bit lighter towards the end of the race too. Just, because fun. And we're also going to try to adhere to the no ABCs. We're going to try to do 0 ABCs, where we no advantage because of contact. No ABCs. So I'm going to try not to make contact with any of the AI drivers. If there's minor contact, then that's fine. But if I end up accidentally hitting somebody and knock them wide and get past them, I've got to give the position back up, and at least follow them for like a corner or two before I try to overtake them again. So 6 laps from back to front in performance index with no alterations to the setting, no traction control, no ABS, and no ABCs, no advantage because of contact. And that's basically the premise of this last to first challenge. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Okay, here we go. Six laps to get to the front. Oof. Oof. Into 110R here. I do really like how the corners are labeled on the track surface by their turning radius. I think that's a really cool idea. Collision avoidance mode. That's not me trying to massively shortcut the track. It's just that I get through these S's much better than the AI does. And if I don't do that, I just have to really slow up through there or make contact with somebody, and I'm not trying to do that. was expecting that guy to go defensive, but he never pulled inside. Maybe I needed to like pull the little juke on him where I kind of go left to try to tempt him over to be defensive. A lot of trail braking into this corner. Easy, easy. Oh man, that was really screwed that pooch right there. Easy to do all that decelerating while turning and then changing directions. Very technical corner. Easy to get wrong, like I very much just did. Late apex on this one. Way late. That's kind of what it wants you to do. Alright. You know, see how the Citroen just pulls ahead a little bit? Even in the balance of performance of all these cars, the BMW still seems a little bit down on power, that or high on weight. Even though it brakes really well considering, but other cars kind of walk away a little bit on some of the straights. But of course, you know, with a BMW, you make up for that with the kind of legendary handling that you get. The suspension's kind of soft in this thing, which makes it really easy to ride the curbs. You know, some cars you can't get away with that if they're really tightly sprung. You can't ride the curbs too much, but this thing just eats the curbs for breakfast all day. Alright, about to start lap 3. I have 4 laps left and I'm still in P12. About to lose that position. Gotta really start getting forward. If I can just get a few clear runs through these S's, man, I can just eat them up. If I get my lines right and my rhythm good, I can actually get through there flat. Oops. Didn't really gain an advantage or a position there, so I don't have to worry about that contact too much. But this is going to be a mess coming out into the chicane. Everybody's going defensive. Shit. Give that position. Let him back, or not take it rather. We'll follow him for a little bit. That was pretty questionable. As if I should give back more or not, but I'm not gonna. Because F him. Get out of my way, dude. God, these guys slow me up so much. Look how defensive he's going. I mean, I don't blame him, but damn, dude. So slow through those corners. And then super defensive. I mean, you're not going to hold on to that spot. You're just fucking up my schedule. I got to get to the front here. I got limited laps to do it. We're on lap 4 and I'm still in P6. We're a little wide, little wide. Had to lift there a bit. Oh, avoidance mode. Okay, good. He didn't hold me up too terribly much through there. Leader's still 10 seconds away. That's a seriously late apex. I love it though, it's fast. First time I'm into the chicane where it's not been hell of crowded. Take a halfway proper line through there. Easy. Several minor errors were made right there. Yeah, with the way this thing eats up the curbs, if you get that line just right there, you can really get back on the power very quickly and just dive bomb over those curbs. All right, about to start lap 5. 2 laps left and I'm in P4. Leader 7 seconds up. Let's do it. Got you. Back on the power, full. Get by you before we hit the S's or in the middle of the S's. Oh, damn it. That really screwed me up. He was just being slow. That contact did not give me the advantage. He didn't like unsettle, go wide or get loose, or I would have waited before passing him, but I believe that contact was more incidental. All right, there's the leader. Oof. Almost too hot to make that second corner of that chicane. All right. He's just 3 seconds up. We got more than a lap to catch him. Something very wrong if I don't win this one. Especially if I get a good clear run through those S's. Boy, I'm talking and forgetting my shift points and brake points. And that's how I'm going to screw this up. By jabbering and allowing myself to lose my rhythm. All right, 1.7 back. I'm way too far back to be in his slipstream, 1.8. He's pulling a little bit on me too, 1.9. He's definitely faster in a straight line. But as you can see, I eat him up in these corners. Part of that's this BMW handling, but obviously part of it's that gimped AI. Oof, right through the S's. Not an easy place to pass, but you can do it. Into 135R. Okay. All right, into the final turn, 50R. Leader was 4 seconds back. Maybe I should make this harder. All right, that was fun. It's a really fun car, even if it is kind of underpowered compared to some of those. It's really fun to drive. And that's it, really. Until I put out the next one. Thanks for watching.